does it do? It's just a total attack thing. Oh, there we go. Rapid
Yeah,
fire.
it's a total attack, and you auto fire. You can either do burst fire, which is 3 bullets, and it gives you +1 to your attack, or do auto fire, which fires 20 bullets and +3 fire, and you get a +3 to your attack. Now, it's important that or you can do strafing, right?
Yeah.
If you do full auto or strafing, you lose dexterity bonus to
auto fire, which fires. That was just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was just.
Wait.
Why do we have Jack City Ranch with?
City Ranch disappeared. So you guys, so you guys have all of your tactical gears and stuff and whatnot, toys and stuff. So you should be good because you're gonna need it. And you guys all get a chance to watch the last 4 or 5 minutes of the last episode, or not really? No, guys, no. That's okay. That's okay. Because here's what happened.
I flew in from California yesterday,
and boy, are your arms tired.
Boy, are my arms tired. And then I saw 48 patients in the clinic today. Led a meeting at 6. I'm just beat.
Slacker. All right. So anyhow, so here's where we left off. You guys are, you caused mayhem at the concert. You've left the concert. You've gone to this row house where supposedly I think it's Artemis, if you ever recall correctly. Did anybody take notes about who this
it is Artemis
chemist or whoever it might be that might be actually making this drug? And so you kind of wanted to check that whole thing out. And so you did some surveillance at this row house, this address you got. And so it is it's typical row house. It looks like only one unit is actually occupied from the lighting and what have you. There were 4 guys just kind of hanging outside the front, which you ascertain were probably guards. A couple of them took off in a car towards the mayhem. So you assume that perhaps they might have been checking out all the damage at the place that you caused. And as you're kind of doing surveillance around the place, you see a couple more guys show up, go inside, then leave. And the surveillance you did determined that it looked like the rest of the units are probably unoccupied outside of this one unit, which is more or less in the center of the whole row house complex. It doesn't look like there's any visible guards outside in the back. And I think you were kind of thinking that might be a better point to try to enter the building. But you were thinking of entering, if I recall correctly, you were thinking of entering the building through one of the other row houses and then somehow getting into the occupied one that way. And I think it was at that point that Sam was a little sad. We didn't bring the breaching charges. Try to blow right through the walls, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was me that was bummed.
Oh, that was you.
Because I went back and looked at the last 5 minutes.
Okay, so somebody was a little upset, about that, and that's kind of where you're at.
Well, we have bolt cutters and a crowbar, right? And we have mechanical and electronic lock picking kits. So I could try and just open the main door, right?
The back?
There's I could open the back door, right? There's 2 doors, right? The back door and the front door.
Yeah, pretty much that's what you've been able to see.
Right. So I could try and open it, but I don't know if it's deadlock inside, right? So that I'm just saying that's an option.
But should also
I'm not awesome at it. I got a 5 for larceny, so I guess maybe the crowbar gives me a couple of extra points, right? So it's not awesome, but it is an option.
It is an option.
And so I put on my assault vest and I got the submachine gun.
Okay. Everybody else going in vest, or you're going in bad because you're confident? You're everything.
I'm going in with a vest.
We're not dumb. It's vest. And since we have a submachine gun and a carbine, I'm bringing along my Arctic warfare sniper rifle.
Okay. Right on.
Pierce International.
So what's our plan of entry? There are no wrong answers. Only different outcomes.
Exactly.
Right.
There are no wrong answers. There's no bad answers. There's only bad outcomes. Yeah.
Exactly.
So you guys want to try and taste the guys in the back and sneak in that way? We'd have to sneak up to them and taste them or take them out.
There's no guys in back.
Oh, in
They're
back there's
only
no
in
guys.
front. There's no,
No.
as far as you can tell.
So we
there's nobody outside. You know?
Yeah, the presumption is that then the door is probably heavily locked.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do we have any evidence of it? Do we see anything that says that door gets used or doesn't get used? Like, is there like a nice thick layer of grime on the back step, or?
Well, you really haven't like walked up to it. You've kind of been doing
Okay.
like your sales from a distance.
Mhm.
You do have a little bit of a whenever you talk, there's a bit of a 60 cycle hum. I don't know if you said you were experiencing using a different mic.
Oh, I'm getting a hum.
Yeah, a little bit every time you talk. It's a little odd.
Ooh, it's not good.
It's not awful, but just just letting you know. I don't know if you were using a different microphone, but yeah. So you haven't actually like gone up to the back door and really examined it in that manner. That as far as I knew, you're kind of doing like a little bit of a clandestine like kind of walk around the building or drive around the building or whatever. Don't worry about it too much, Jim. It's not awful. Just kind of noticeable.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are there windows in the back as well?
Yeah, I mean it's a typical like a residential house, or at least it used to be. I mean, the only thing really indicating that it might actually be really like a lab is just because it's had some power spikes.
I'm gonna look, see if I can spot any cameras.
Alrighty.
On the back, right? Because if we're going up to the back, we better make sure there's a freaking.
Right. Are you using any sort of ability to do that or skill to do that, or what's your or just like going off straight perception, or what are we using here?
Well, I do have electronics, which I believe covers surveillance. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure it does. Meaning, I should have some expertise on where the cameras would be placed, right?
So maybe perception with electronics adding synergy,
or with larceny. I would go either way. It's
or larceny. Larceny also works.
However you want to roll is fine.
Let me check electronics real quick. Surveillance. See, electronic one subset is surveillance, which is the ability to use and place security devices. Right. So
yeah, so use in place. I would say you could use that synergistically with like say perception to kind of look for it. You probably notice stuff like that a little bit better.
Okay, so I got an 8 on perception, and I got 6 in electronics.
Oh, forget it. Don't roll. There's definitely some security cameras that appear to be focused on that door. It doesn't look like anything. It's focused on any of the other things, but it looks like there's some. And they don't look particularly sophisticated.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like there's a security camera of some sort that would be allow somebody to monitor if somebody was going to that door.
Right. So I will point it out to the fellows, and I could try and disable the camera first, but once that video feed is off,
we're gonna need to breach.
We're on a timer, yeah, and so I don't know if brute force is enough to breach or what. It's a regular sized door, so I don't know. Maybe we have a chain or something. We can hook it up to the van and just pull the door off or something. I don't know.
I love it.
Of course you have a chain.
Right. So that's like an option, right?
Yeah, of course you have a chain. My God.
It's not a silent option.
What could go wrong?
Of course. So you guys want to try and disable that camera and then approach the door and see if I can break it open with a crowbar? Who's the strongest among us? I got a 3.
3.
3.
And so we're all
We're all
equally-
above average, but
right. So
No,
we're
but-
all equally good at it. So I could try and disable the camera and then run to the door and open it with a crowbar. And you guys cover me basically.
right?
I think, even just with, a larceny skill of that type, you kind of know that, like, from experience, that should that thing just have chains on it, you'll probably be able to go through. If it's got a deadbolt,
Yeah.
and if the frame of the door is good, then it's going to be a lot of wrenching. And so you probably could eventually break it. But it's going to take some time and it's going to be loud as all hell.
Yeah. I could try to pick the lock as well. Right. But that presumes there's only a single lock. This is what I'm
There's not a
thinking.
deadbolt on the
Yeah, it
inside.
doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't. That assumes that there's not a deadbolt on the inside.
Right. So that's why I'm thinking
Yeah.
crowbar is probably the way to go. Right.
But again, it's worth trying, because if they use this as an entrance, if anybody uses it as an entrance, it might not be deadbolted, right?
Hell, it might even be open.
Mm.
Just got to turn the handle.
Yeah, so I think that the best way to start is deactivate the camera, see if we can get that
Mhm.
door open quietly, and if not, then we'll find another way.
Okay.
Don't make me start to call you names of your other friends.
I'm going. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
All
go deactivate the camera. Trying to approach, of course, without being seen, and grabbing my electronic equipment to see if I can disable it.
Go right ahead, man.
All right. So I have a electronic skill of 6, as I said, and a
You
larceny.
can probably try to rewire it so it'll send loop image, right? So it won't go, because if you just shut it off.
Right. Well, as long as I'm not seen, it should
Yeah.
work. So I got a larceny of 5 and an electronics of 6. So I guess I'm rolling 6 plus 2 from synergy with myself, right?
Yeah. And are you tempted to do something like that? Like put a little loop feed thing in there and then try to make it.
Yeah, because I'm thinking if somebody's looking at the monitor and the camera goes off.
Oh, okay.
Now that's an option. If it's deadbolted, we can do that on purpose and see who comes out and jump them.
Mhm.
Got a point. I'll just shut it off. I don't want to risk. It might be too complicated to
Yeah.
set
loop
off a
it.
loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's an awful roll. Look at that.
Okay. Unfortunately,
Eh.
how bad of a failure is that? Unfortunately, you're not able to shut it off. You can tell it's partially just that, you can see that there doesn't really look like you're going to be able to interrupt the feed entirely.
Mhm, mhm. In which case, I just grab the crowbar and smack it. See if I can break it.
Break the camera?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, man.
Yay!
I
Blunt
need
force
to-
repair.
Just roll strength. I would say is probably the best.
Just roll what? Strength?
Double
and-
your strength. Yeah, roll 6 dice.
Oh, okay. 6 dice. Here we go. And the hits just keep
You
on coming.
could have just taken the average. I feel really bad at this exact moment. So you bend it.
Right.
You know.
Well, at
You
least
bend
it's
it.
not pointed
the
in the
door
right
or the
direction.
crowbar?
No, you bend the camera. The problem is though, it might have. I mean, it might still be on. And I feel really, really bad because I should have just let you take the average. But yeah, so you bent it. But here you may have alerted people to your presence.
Yeah. So I just
Man, what the hell is he doing?
I'll whack it one more time. Because why
Okay.
not?
I'm gonna
all right.
move. I'm gonna.
All right, yeah, break it. Yeah, break it
I'm
right
gonna
off.
talk Jack back with me. Let's move to the shadows across the street, and I'm gonna take a beat on the door with my sniper rifle.
Yes, please.
Okay. And Mr. Wayne, what are you doing?
So having whacked it and
Yeah.
fairly sure that it's broken, then I run towards
Okay.
the door, right? And see if I can See if I can get a sense of if it's a wooden door, if it's, what kind of a, or
It
if
doesn't
it's
take very
steel
long.
door. Right.
Yeah. It doesn't like. I mean, you're kind of looking at it. It looks like, man, it's got a deadbolt. It's got a lock. It's got a lock. It both has keys on the outside. Whether it's the same key, you don't know. You know, heavy wood or steel, not really sure. It doesn't have a window in it, which is weird. Like the other row houses do. So it might, you're looking like, man, this might have been like replaced, or that's the kind of sense you're getting as somebody skilled in larceny. And it doesn't take very long before a dude like opens the door and he's got like a pistol in his hand, and he's looking out.
Boom.
Okay, boom! Come on, make with the dice, man.
All right, we're rolling 16 dice here.
Awesome.
16 dice.
Try not to get a 1 result out of that, as I
Yeah,
just
no
did with
joke.
rolling 10 dice. Yeah, please.
Wait, can you count that high?
Well, my character can't, but I can.
Oh, okay. As long as one of you
2,
can.
4, 6, 8, 10 successes.
Nice.
You've got 10 successes. Holy mackerel!
He falls
All right.
forward out the door, so nobody knows.
Okay, so oh yeah, that's bad. So yeah, you pop this guy like right between the eyes, and he like falls forward.
All right, so
The door is still open now, and he's just like on the stoop.
Right. So since I'm the closest, because I've been running to it, right? I sort of crouch down, grab the door, make sure it's open, and ready my submachine gun, and sort of look across, right, to see if the guys are coming, and then
if nobody else comes out or shoots at this guy,
right.
I let Jack go first.
I'll run up and try and. Well, Eric is keeping cover. I'll pull the body outside.
So, Mr. Wayne, you hear like
shadow.
All right. And so Mr. Wayne here's like, so Harry, what was it? Harry. Harry.
I think it's a cat. Broke it. And
Cat?
I raised my submachine gun, aiming at him.
All right.
Our companion, he died in the garden. Lions ate him.
I go in. Fuck it. I go in. Let's find that. Let's just, I go in and trying to sweep the room, right? So I can get a glimpse of this guy.
All right. So look, clearly this guy isn't in this room. You're kind of in like a back, like foyer, or area, or like mudroom sort of thing, like a.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple exits out of here. No doors. It's just it's inside of a house, really. Mm-hmm. And it sounded like the guy's voice came from like the left area where it's kind of lit. This area really isn't lit very much at all. Mm-hmm. And you can smell the smell of cigarettes. Like clearly somebody's smoking in the house.
Right. So I guess we go, I suppose we've had some training from Quantum, right? So we can clear a room and know how to proceed, right? So we start checking corners and going in the first room and making sure it's clear. And I'm hoping Jack is like right behind me because he's the shooty guy. I'm just the idiot here, right? So.
And Sam, what are you doing? Are you?
Oh, I follow them in.
Okay.
And as soon as we're in, I close the door behind us.
Okay. Yeah, so this room is pretty easy to clear pretty fast. It's like, a couple of beer bottles around, a couple of magazines, some older furniture. Looks like it's been here for quite some while. But the room to the left, where you heard the guy's voice from is lit. And so it's going to be somewhat difficult to just barge in there without being seen. The kind of like exit way to the right, on the other hand, you can kind of see that there's light, but it might be filtering from the other room. Might be one big open space or a couple adjoining rooms. It's really hard to tell exactly.
So having cleared this first room, I sort of signaled for Jack to take point, right? Makes sense. But I'm right behind him, right? Let's go, let's go into the room. We're clearing the room. We're
Yeah, I was
clearing
gonna
the
say,
room.
we're
Right.
clearing
If we're
the
clearing
room?
the room, we're clearing the
Cool.
room. Go.
I'll go. I'll move into the doorway, and
Following. Yeah.
yeah, scoping around, looking for first target, and if I see something that breathes, I shoot it.
Okay, there's a dude sitting there right at like what looks like a kitchen table, smoking a cigarette. He's got a bottle of Jack Daniels in front of him. There's a couple of dirty glasses. One has some booze in it, the other one doesn't. There's like this old a dingy looking refrigerator. It looks like a gas stove.
Sweet.
And he is not pointed your way.
Oh, sweet. So in the back of the noggin.
Go right ahead.
Arrest them. Then shoot and interrogate them. Or well, just shoot them.
Okay, so if I'm doing this correct, my firearm is 4, the rating's 4, so I'm rolling 8, right? Am I doing that right?
You roll dex plus firearms plus your weapon damage.
Oh, I keep leaving out dex.
Yes. You gotta write this all down on your sheet, so it's all like boom.
I thought I had. My apologies, gentlemen.
Yeah, worst retiree ever.
Oh, yeah, you're not lying. All right. So, 11 dice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And if you fire a short burst, like a 3-round burst, you get an extra die.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I would. No,
You go semi-auto.
Yeah, well, no, I've got it flipped on.
What?
No, I don't have it flipped on semi. I
You
just one
can-
shot, one person, one shot.
One person, okay, one shot. What'd you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so yeah, you kill. This gun isn't silenced by any chance, is it?
I mean, it's an M4 carbine. It's
It's-
probably
Okay, so
think
not
it
really.
is.
So
yeah, it's but it is only going to be one shot.
right. Okay, but it's still going to be somewhat loud.
Yeah,
in a dwelling.
It's not a quiet weapon.
Okay, it's stunk. I mean, like, so the refrigerator is now even dirtier.
Yeah.
And he slumps down on the table, but now you're hearing movement from upstairs and downstairs.
Oh, hey guys, we got movers.
Yep. Flipping it to 3-round burst.
We have been made. Click.
So there's stairs going up and down here.
There are stairs in. It looks like a room adjoining this one, like you can see out from the kitchen. It looks like what's a living room, maybe a living room, and there's stairs going upstairs to the second floor. But you also hear movement in what might be the basement. You're not quite sure where the basement door is, but it wouldn't be that hard to find. But the stairs. You can kind of see through the next room. You can see the stairs there. The first thing that you notice after locating those stairs, moving upstairs, is there's a burst of gunfire kind of spraying. Like it's not going to hit you, but somebody is definitely trying to clear a path with an automatic weapon.
Nice. All right, so take some cover and so we can aim at whoever's coming from down those stairs.
Yeah, I would like to do the same thing, and if possible, sort of keep an eye on the area of the basement door if we see it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now you're able to locate the basement door pretty easily.
So I'll hunker down and
or what should be the basement door.
Right. Just to keep an eye on it in case somebody bursts out of it.
So that's also Wayne, keep a beat on the basement door.
Got it.
And I will take care of whoever comes down those stairs.
Got it.
Alrighty. So another automatic burst follows, and then somebody slowly coming down the stairs. You hear what probably is 2 or 3 sets of footsteps. and you can hear like the kind of like like low like bark, like orders or things that people say to each other that aren't combat, like they aren't experienced in this type of combat and sneaking up on people, so they're just kind of like, hey, what,
you idiot, you see what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that sort of thing. So you could start to see one person start to clear like into your line of view. You'd probably be able to get up one good shot before everybody starts to come down, and you'd actually have to roll initiative, so to speak, or be in like on equal footing with everybody.
All right, I'll take the shot. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I love the bucket of dice this game provides. Oh my goodness gracious. This is insane. 14 success.
What?
On 16 dice. This is really insane.
Okay, so we're gonna call this like a gut shot to this poor guy, like probably severing his backbone. So like this guy's like crumpling down the stairs as other guys are following him now, just like wildly like shooting, to kind of clear the way.
That was insane.
And now it's time for initiatives.
All right. Initiative.
Where the hell did I put my character sheet? I had it a moment ago. I was just looking at it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Page flip.
Oof. So hold on for a second.
Oh, that's not bad.
Jack has a 4. Wow, Wayne has a 4. You guys both have the same dexterity?
My dex is 3.
3.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, you have. Okay. Sam is on a 3, which is very uncharacteristic for Jose.
Well,
He already got a shut off. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I have lowest intelligence in the party, so my initiative isn't too good.
I gotcha. I understand. It's okay, man.
I have to
And let's
sacrifice something.
Right. Okay, and this works out fine. So then the gangsters go on the number 2. All right. First thing that happens is the cellar door bursts open like it's a crack, but like something gets tossed into the room, and it's smoking.
Nice.
Flashbang?
Smoke grenade. It's a smoke
Could be.
grenade. It's smoke.
I squeeze off. Is it our turn? I squeeze off a 3-shot burst to the door. If
Okay.
it's my turn. Yeah.
It is your turn.
Because I've sort of been waiting for that. So here we go.
Ooh.
6 successes.
All righty. Excellent. So, 1 second. 6 successes. You can see a figure of a man right in the door, and like you definitely shot him.
Cool.
And he kind of stumbles back a little bit against the door. He's a tallish man, dressed almost all in black. He's got like a kind of pair of like kind of Coke bottle glasses on, sort of sandy hair, and looks a little bit pissed off, and a little bit surprised that you actually shot him.
Yeah.
All right.
What was our mission here? We're supposed to capture the guy, just wreck the lab, steal a sample. I don't even remember. No, we did get a sample.
You did get a sample.
Yeah, we got a sample. So
I think
it's
Listen, dude,
structured.
I'm just here to help with the tactical stuff. You figure out what our mission objective is.
Forgot.
Yeah.
Right. I guess we're taking down the lab. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to take it down.
You might be concerned about the citizenry. Never know.
Oh no,
Anyhow.
we're private.
Yeah,
We don't give a fuck about citizens.
I understand. We just shot a couple of them. All right, so it's Jack City Ranch's turn now.
Okay. Any of
There are
the
a couple-
assholes from upstairs within?
Two guys are on their feet
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah, they're kind of like
One guy is shooting it out with Wayne.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot at the two guys that are upstairs. I'm going semi. So I'll go semi burst. And I will take aim at one. They're not by chance stacked, are they?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
They're sort of at this point. They're like
Pray and pray.
haphazardly just spraying the area with bullets, trying to
Gotcha.
because it seems like they don't want to one at a time all be shot as they come downstairs. So at this point, they figure they're going to just bum rush you and just shoot a lot of bullets and get themselves downstairs. So
So you're gonna do a 3-round burst then?
Yep.
All right.
So does that mean so? That
I'll
doesn't
put
mean
one.
Add one extra die. So
One
you're
extra
rolling 11. Now you're rolling 12, right?
Yep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Oh, 8. Okay.
8.
Nice.
Yes, my dice love me to that.
That's good. So you've definitely injured this one guy, he's but you haven't killed him.
Okay.
He may or may not be wearing a vest.
Oh. Well, I mean that's kind of unfortunate for him. It just means it's going to take longer.
Right. And what did you roll again? I'm sorry.
I rolled 8.
8, right? Okay. Okay, cool. Sam, you're next.
All right, I fire at the other guy.
Okay.
If my accuracy holds up in the middle of this combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, okay. So precisely how did this guy die?
Center mass, shot upper chest.
Okay.
I'm not messing
Right in
around.
the V where the vest kind of comes down, just right there.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, these are 300 Win Mag rounds. They pretty much can chew through vests.
Right. All right. So finally, this one guy that's been shot, I just watched 2 of his buddies get shot, is just sons of bitches, and just spraying automatic fire
Nice.
in the direction of Jack City Ranch.
Oh, that's good.
I like my odds, to be honest.
All righty. Your odds are good. Defend against 2.
The vest
I'm
gives you
pretty
4
sure-
extra dice to your
Yeah.
defense. Yeah. So just be aware of that.
Apparently, he was,
Spray and pray, man. That's
So
all
I'm
you can
rolling
do.
10.
Nice.
And I got to defend against 2.
Yes.
At least roll 2 successes in 10 dice. Don't be like me.
Motherfucker.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yes.
good. So, yeah.
That means that
I
they
rolled
hit
10
your vest.
dice.
They hit your vest. Like you sit there and you just take a couple shots. So it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts. But they hit you square in the vest. All right. In the meantime, Mr. Wayne, you're the only one in the kitchen that's really in the area of this gas so far.
Mhm.
So what I need you to do is make a body check.
Oh,
Make
no.
a body check against 4.
And that's body times 2, right?
A body times 2.
So, okay, 6. Body check against what? I'm
4.
sorry. Against 4.
Difficulty 4.
Jesus H. I'm gonna spend 1 style, I guess. 1 style, maybe 2.
Yeah, I feel like with the way your dice have been working, maybe 2.
Maybe 2. 2 sounds good. 2. Let's go with 2. Here we go. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Nice.
So the fumes are noxious. It's not exactly tear gas, but it's something.
Oh no, it's the thing.
And you're just not going to want to be breathing this in because it's going to it's going to cause you some problems.
Right.
You don't want to be breathing this gas in, but so some kind of gas grenade. All right, so we're back to the top of the round. The fellow that you shot is looking really, really ticked off. He's got looking right at you and he looks pretty furious. And he takes his hand and he sticks it down his throat, like impossibly far. Like all of a sudden you realize his elbow is all the way up to his elbow. And then he begins to pull it back out. And he's slowly like turning himself inside out. Well, not slowly, just kind of. Wah! And so I need you to make a sanity check roll against a horror of 6. As this man turns, well, you're the only one who's looking at him.
Yeah.
As this man turns himself inside out in front of you. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, horror check against how much?
6.
Oh, that should be easy.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah.
What could go wrong? I got 6 dice versus a difficulty of 6. Yeah, of course. Probably need to blow that last.
I want to. I don't know. It's up to you.
Let's blow that last style point on this. Almost there.
Oh, hey. 5. Okay, and let's try to remember where. Man, I wish I'd written this down. Like which page it was about the effects of horror.
Determine the type of sanity check. Horror rating.
I have to say, it doesn't matter anymore if I die, because I don't think I've ever played a sniper so successfully.
I know that you're just. If you look at it, all you need to know is where they are.
3 shots, 3 kills. It's been awful. So.
And I'm just looking. I think.
Wait, hang on. First step is
it was good to know.
Resilience
You did good.
rating to the strength of the sanity. If the character's rating is at least twice the strength, you can take the average, which is a big no. If the resilience is less than twice the difficulty, the player rolls a number of dice equal to the resilience. Right? What is this so complicated? At least as many successes as the difficulty, nothing happens. If you fail, you take mental sanity damage based on the type of attack. So it depends on whether it's serious or minor. It sounds serious to me. I don't know.
It was a little serious.
Okay, so damage is equal to the amount you failed by. So it's the margin of error, which will be 1 in this. For the remainder of the scene, character reduces all of his dice pools by -1.
Right, that's right. I was just making sure it wasn't like So there you go.
Right.
So just -1. So it's not that bad. All your dice rolls are by -1. Okay, great. Now it's your turn. You're literally watching this man turn himself completely inside out, and it doesn't exactly look like a person that's inside out, but it's horrible.
Right. So I wanna start moving back away from this cloud of darkness, right? So I'm out of the gas. As I retreat, I'm gonna flip it to full auto and dump as many bullets into this guy as I can.
Go right ahead, man.
That means you got +3, but remember, you use up 20 bullets.
20 bullets, that's fine. So let me take the bullets down. Okay, the magazine holds 25. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be 2 bullets left in the mag. I got +3, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
+3 for full auto,
What the hell,
-1 for
Wayne?
being horrified.
Some fire discipline back there.
So I'm kind of holding my breath as I'm moving back, so I'm not even answering him at this point. And there we go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right.
Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let me see.
Yes.
Hey, real quick, did my hum get better?
Not really. I mean, like when you talk, it's about the same.
Okay.
I barely hear it, so
I
I don't
don't
know.
hear it.
Yeah.
It's our musician's ear that picks it up.
Wow.
Okay, a lot of these bullets, I mean, like, so it's hard to say how much you really hurt this thing. Sometimes it seemed like parts of it just seemed to like move out of the way as the bullets were coming, and may have just like holes might have opened up in the thing and I let the bullets pass through. Some of them definitely thunked into something.
Okay.
But the resulting thing doesn't look good. But unlike the other thing you saw, you can see all of it. Doesn't need to be winking in and out of existence. It's just this horrible protoplasmic mass of nastiness. Okay, and now it is Mr. City Ranch's turn, who has just been shot at by this man that's still alive.
Yes. So I need to make him not alive. Because you don't shoot at me and stay unalive. I'm gonna keep on my burst. My three round burst. 3,
Alrighty.
4, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
12.
12 dice, or that's what you scored?
12 dice. Sorry.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yay.
The guy does the dance and goes down.
Woohoo!
You're not hearing anybody else coming down the stairs so far.
Okay. If I can, I'll call back to Wayne and stairwell's clear. You okay in there?
So as soon as I can draw a breath, having moved
Well,
back.
we hear him doing fully automatic fire, right? Because these things are almost
Right.
simultaneous.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So we're Buddha, Daka.
So having worked for Quantum,
Mhm.
I suppose we have a code word for like funky stuff, right?
Yeah.
So supernatural funky stuff. So
Whatever you want to be.
so
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Some
Yeah.
bullshit.
There's some, yeah. So supernatural stuff. So it's something like code black, as I'm pulling back, so they know that it's a supernatural thing that I'm involved with.
All right. Cool. Sam, you are up.
All right, so I'm gonna stalk cautiously towards the direction Wayne went to. Rifle at the ready.
Okay. You are, at this point, you're entering into this cloud of gas, whatever it is.
Okay.
So you're going to need to make a body check.
Body check again.
Versus 4. Versus 4.
Okay. I got 8 dice, so let's do. Let's do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So far, you're not being overcome by these fumes. But you can tell, like, the longer you're staying there.
I smell it and hold my breath, I guess, kind of like.
Right.
And I see the guy.
Oh, yeah, you see this. Well, what you see, what the hell is that? So I'm going to need you to make a horror check as well.
All right.
Because,
your resilience. The sanity is like your hit points. The resilience is the resistance roll. Yeah.
All right, and it's so I'm rolling my resilience against how much?
Against 6. The target number is 6.
All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend a style point.
Over Sam the Unflappable.
No, 7 dice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So you only, holy shit. You only take 2. Die penalty on all your actions.
All right.
But it's just, it sort of looks like an
what
the hell is it?
I take 2 sanity damage. It's a 1 penalty.
Okay, you're right.
1 to 2 is 1, 3 to 4.
Okay, you're right. Okay, so you're only taking it. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was trying to look up before. Is whether it was a 1-to-1
No. Excuse me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
For minor damage.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Oh yeah, serious.
Serious. This is 1 for 1 point.
Oh, this is serious?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty serious.
Bro turned himself inside out.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's 2.
Went down, grabbed his own scrotum, came back out.
All right, so that means I get -2 die on my rifle shot.
I think you're starting off of a 16, so.
All right, so that's 4, 6, 9.
9. Whoa. That's pretty wild. All right, so you pop this thing. You see like a huge chunk of wiggling. Is that a liver? Are those fingers? You know, big chunk of it just like flies off. Pretty nasty. Okay, we're back up to the top. First, Mr. Wayne, I need you to defend against. Let's see what you're going to defend against here. Seven lethal.
The question is, does the vest apply?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
As
And
this thing is just sort of like grabs you with maybe two, maybe three extremities.
Oh, okay.
And just slams you up against the wall.
Ouch. So defend against 7.
Seven.
Here we go. That is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I take 2 lethal.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Sam, this is maybe the fastest you've ever seen anything move, and you're not sure if it really moved or flowed. But as it's slamming Mr. Wayne up against the wall, the rest of it just sort of like flows in your direction. And you need to also defend against. Let's see.
At least the vest applies. So, you know,
At least the vest applies.
this could be markedly much worse. So
Defend against 6 lethal. As like the huge part of this thing just kind of slams right into you.
Style points to activate my total defense talent to bring my defense up by 2 for the rest of the encounter.
All right.
Whoa.
So I'm rolling 13 dice.
Ho ho!
Goodness.
I got 6 on the dot.
6 on the dot.
On 13 dice, it's not
That's
a
the
great
average.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Mr. City Wrench.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you see it out of the corner of your eye, but like this flow of something, which looks sort of like blood and guts and whatnot, slams into you almost from behind.
Slams into me?
Yeah. Let's see. I need you to defend against. Only 6 lethal.
Oh, only.
6. Yeah. What do you got for defense?
I've got 6 defense. Well, 10 with my body
10
armor.
with the vest. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I have. Yeah. And you haven't seen the thing, so you're not at a penalty to roll. So you roll
Yeah.
those
Right
10,
now,
man.
no.
Roll
Okay.
those 10
Each
and make it good.
10. What the fuck, man?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so you just take 1 lethal.
Ooh.
Alrighty, Mr. Wayne.
I
I need you
keep
to make another body roll against
I
this
keep
gas.
backpedaling, right, to try
Right.
to get out of the range of the gas, but I guess I'm still in range. So
It's starting to fill up the entire kitchen and you know seep out into the other
okay.
rooms. I mean, some of it is, you know, the door's been closed, correct? Jack was nice enough to close the door behind you guys.
the
Sam?
exit, the
Yeah.
door, the entry door. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Sam was like, one of you was nice enough to close the door behind you guys. That's good.
Yeah, no, that's so great.
So again, this is a
I
body.
just close it in case somebody walks by.
It's another body check.
This is a body check. Here we go. 2.
2. Okay. Well, you're starting to cough and choke, and you're going to take another 2 dice off of everything you do.
Okay. Okay, so I'm working at -3 penalty.
Right.
And it's my turn.
It's your turn.
So I fire the last of the clip, the last of the magazine, which is actually 2 bullets. So it doesn't
Okay.
really get the whatchamacallit, the
The extra
burst bonus.
Yeah.
But I figured I would just keep squeezing that trigger, right? Just like
Right.
until it just clicks empty. So now it's 10 -3, 7 dice. Here we go. Three hits.
Okay. So it looks as though you didn't hit it. I mean, this thing is, and you're not sure. Like, did it move out of the way fast enough, or did like a hole open up in it so the bullets pop through? It's hard to say. And like by that point, you're like kind of like firing at the tail end of it. That's like by Sam, because the rest of it is already gone from where you were.
Right. So now I'm coughing. Fall back. and I eject the empty magazine and I start fishing for a fresh one in my vest.
Mr. City Ranch, you are up next. The first thing you need to do is I need you to roll resilience, because now this pile of flesh or something like that is starting to rise up in front of you.
That's just a straight check against my resilience, right?
That's correct. That is
Okay.
correct. It's just you just have to beat a 6. It's horrible, man.
Sucks. Wow. 5.
Okay, so it's only take 1 damage. You're only taking one. However, also, this gas is also like pouring into this room now, so I need you to make a body check. The good thing is they're both reflexive, so you can do all these actions in a round. The action economy is fine.
Awesome. The action economy, man.
Yeah, that's the action
2,
economy.
3, 4. 4.
Okay, good. You do succeed that against
All
that.
right. Good.
So you're not coughing your lungs out yet.
There's not a window nearby or anything like that, is there?
Oh, sure. This is a house. It's got windows in it. Yeah.
What could I identify the big like I want to identify the biggest one.
Oh, it's easy. Yeah.
Okay. And I am going to shoot at the window.
Okay. No roll needed. You blow out this window.
Okay. I don't see there's any use in. We need to at least clear the gas. Because if the thing doesn't kill us, at least we got a chance if we can think clearly.
That's true. All right. Excellent. I guess that's Sam.
So first I do the body check against the
That would be correct, Sam. He's been paying attention.
Yes. 4 successes.
Okay, good. So you're still managed to keep it together. It's gross.
Right.
But...
So since this thing is on top of me, I'm switching, letting the rifle drop on its sling and switching to my animal stunner.
Ooh.
Now
Let's hope it's not like, all connected and, we all ended up getting zapped.
No, that's a myth. That's a myth. You can touch somebody as their taste and you're not going to feel a thing.
Really?
Yes. I'm certified and recertified in taser use, so I know what I'm talking about.
That's good to know. Yeah.
But defib will still fuck you up.
What?
A defib will still fuck you up.
Yeah.
Well, we're told to.
You get very little, really, but it's for safety.
You remember that conversation we had earlier today, Eric Wayne? About Jose and the apocalypse?
Yeah, but the first thing I do if the zombie apocalypse hits is call Jose and invite him over to my house. Yeah. I got a generator and I got water tank. Come on over. Bring
Yeah,
your toys. Yeah, bring
he'll-
your toys.
He'll eat you when the food runs out, but still, you got a
Right.
couple days.
But hey,
of
it'll
security,
buy
you
me
know.
like 3 days, right?
All right. So he's in melee with me, right? So I have to use my melee.
Yeah, at this point, that's kind of pouring towards City Ranch. It's already going past Wayne, but it's still still with you. So it's still
So now the deal with this, just I don't think I'm gonna roll well enough because I got a penalty and everything, right? But
Yeah.
just for rules sake, the deal with this is if I stun him, which means that I roll his stun
Right.
threshold or over, he's paralyzed and falls to the ground as long as I'm pressing the trigger.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Makes
Obviously,
sense.
if I stop pressing the trigger, then he just takes the normal non-lethal damage. But that's the advantage of the stun gun is when I'm switching to it.
Right. That makes sense.
So, I mean, if you have an animal stunner and you don't use it against this guy, you have a problem.
Mhm.
So that's 15 dice minus 2. We're going with 13 dice.
Okay.
No, I lied. 12 dice because this is using the melee skill and not the firearm.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
Whoa. 10. Okay. Now this is non-lethal damage?
It's non-lethal.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So the thing it's quivering, but it doesn't look like you've stunned it.
Okay.
You know, may come close,
Mm-hmm.
but there's quite a bit of quivering. In fact, Mr. City Ranch, you can see in front of you, this thing is just like going a little bit
Starting to
faster.
shake.
Yeah, and you're pretty sure that like what might be the inside of a face was started to form, but it's just kind of right in front of you. It's like,
Oh, that's fun.
not looking very good at that exact moment.
Take it down.
Does
Okay.
my one eye help me in this? Because I'm only seeing it with one eye.
Yeah. They're just a little bit less freaked out. Okay. All right, Sam, you're definitely first target because of where you are.
It's because you don't have depth perception. It looks like it's kind of far away. You don't realize how close it is to you.
Jeez, that's awful. Yeah. So you're less scared because that doesn't seem like it's really that close.
I think it's a bit farther away. Yeah, I don't think
All
that's
right.
gonna help.
All right, Sam, this thing is you've clearly pissed it off too. So you must defend against 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
That's
One lethal.
1 lethal. And this thing, I mean, just like a huge mass of this flesh just like smashes into you. It's trying to like wax the stunner off of it. You know, you haven't dropped it, but it's definitely pushing that away.
Yeah.
Mr. City Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
This mass is right in front of you, and you only have to defend against 5. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't see those other dice over there. You have to defend against 7. as it attempts to put you right through the railing of the stairs.
And this is defense though.
This is your defense. You have to defend against 7 lethal
with the
Okay.
vest. Yeah,
With the vest.
so you should be 10 minus your current penalty.
Yeah, which is
Right.
I think just 1.
So
right?
9.
9 dice.
I'm
Come on.
gonna use my last style point
Okay, good idea.
and throw an extra die.
Sure. Okay, so you only take 3 lethal.
Oh,
As
only.
you're pushed right through the railing of the stairs and slammed right up against the wall, slick with blood, by the way. Not your blood, but the blood of
yeah.
the men that Sam and you have slain on the staircase.
Yep.
You're kind of actually like, careening over the bodies. So you actually land on the body of the man that Sam like shot right in center of mass after you hit the wall. Donk.
Mm.
All right, and Mr. Wayne.
Body check, right?
Body
Defense.
Body check. Mr. City Ranch did not have to make a body check just because the gas is actually kind of pouring out the window where he's at.
Oh,
But
okay.
where you are, still not so great.
So wait,
But is it his turn or is he getting attacked now?
no, am I getting attacked?
He's getting
Right?
attacked. He's getting attacked. Oh,
Then
so
the
you
body
already
check
did the
his
body check.
turn.
That's right. You already did the body check. So let's see what you're defending against as this thing kind of round robins back to you.
Yeah.
And wow, you're really lucky because you're only defending against 2.
Yes.
Got it.
Right, nice.
He rolled like you.
That's
So he slams into the wall next to you, but the eyes follow. So
Right.
he's just striking blind that time. At that moment, the front door bursts open, the one right adjacent to the picture window that Jack City Ranch shot out.
Mhm.
And the 2 guys that were outside, but they've got submachine guns. They're pointing right in, and they look right at everything that's happening. And oh shit!
They get to make sanity checks too.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, they just say, that's a good call. They just stand right there. Oh shit!
That's a
All right.
7 resilience check. So
Yeah. Okay.
No, 6. Was it 6? 6.
Yeah, it's 6. And they're just standing like freaked the hell out. So they're not shooting at you. They're not doing anything. They're just, oh shit! Jesus.
But the door's open.
The door's open.
So now there's airflow.
There's more airflow.
Ooh.
More airflow. That's correct. That's correct.
All right.
So we're back to Mr. Wayne.
Uh,
Mr. Wayne, you are only going to have to make a body check against 3 because the gas is starting to dissipate now.
Right. Body check against 3. So here goes. That is a one.
Well, you're choking and coughing and taking 2 more dice worth of penalty.
Okay.
Ouch.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull out a little die to keep track of my penalties. So I'm at -5 as I fumble and try to put in a fresh magazine in my rifle. Maybe trying to
Smack
move back.
yourself in the
towards-
face with it.
Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah.
Is that what you have to do this particular turn? Is just kind of
I believe that takes the whole action,
Okay. All right.
right? So instead
All
of
right, cool.
attacking, you sort of reload.
All right, City Ranch. You've got 2 guys stunned in front of you. You've just been slammed. Well, they're not really in front of you. They're just, they're through the door. You've been slammed. You're on the staircase.
Good at the thing.
What do you look at with your good eye? Do you look at the guys in the doorway? Do you look at the hideous creature? Do you look at the body you're sitting on top
I
of?
kind of. Oh, you know what?
No.
No, I do look at the body that I'm sitting on. Is there anything on it? Like, is there a taser or anything on him?
He's got a gun.
I'm not worried about a
Got a
gun. I
machine
got a gun.
No taser. Looks like these guys had no
No.
interest in tasing anybody.
Damn it. Fuck. Ooh. I'm up against a wall.
You are.
Is there an electrical outlet near me?
Nice.
An electrical outlet near you on the wall of the staircase.
You said I was by the door.
You want to staircase? There at the base of the staircase, there's an electrical outlet. You can certainly get to it.
Okay, I'm going to try and get to it.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do with this electrical outlet?
Oh, I'm gonna pry that mother open.
Okay.
I'm gonna into the drywall and pry it out.
Okay.
And the does electronics / survival help me here? Because I'm
What
gonna.
what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pull that live wire off there and plug it into the mast that's trying to attack me.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, it's not right on you right now, but you can certainly get yourself ready to defend yourself with the live wire. So when it attacks you, you'll be able to meet it.
Yes.
That's absolutely no problem. Sam.
So body check against poison.
Yeah, just 3 this time. Starting to dissipate
You're welcome.
because of Mr. City Ranch's quick thinking.
I got 5, so that was good.
Okay, you're fine.
All right, because I'm stubborn. I'm gonna go ahead and taste it again.
Okay.
Cool.
2, 4, 8.
Okay.
Not as
And
good as
once
last
again,
time.
it's not happy. It's not happy, but it's you haven't stunned it. Let's see, where's that right now?
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, it's not happy. You're certainly it certainly seems like weaker, like you've done some significant thing to it. I mean, so it's not and it's shaking and quivering and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, blood shaking on.
All right. First off, Mr. Sam, you have to defend. You're gonna need to defend against only 6, as it's frantically trying to
Bucket of dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Okay, you're able to. It's kind of like almost blindly trying to get you off of it.
Yeah, I managed to block it as I keep trying to press my taser into that gooey mass of disgusting flesh.
All right, and let's see. Well, the next person would be City Ranch, really. Mr. City Ranch, no need to make a body check right now because the air is pretty good where you're at right now. And so now,
Ready with my wire.
Defense is going to be against 6.
6, 8, 9, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Damn.
7.
Wow. Okay. And now I will roll defense for this creature. Oh, okay. So it makes contact with you. You're able to get out of the way, but it also ends up making contact with the live wire.
Yes.
And so now it is shaking and smoking and bubbling. And after a protracted period of the smell of burning flesh is overpowering.
Nice.
And pretty sure it might be dead.
Yes, we got it.
I just realized what I should have done instead of just shooting those last 2 bullets. Run to the room where you pop the guy in the back of the head and grab the bottle of Jack Daniels and use it as a Molotov. That would have worked with your live wire, but hey, results. We got results, man. We can still burn down the building, which is probably a good idea.
And so the 2 men are still standing in the doorway.
Oh.
But just frozen.
Okay.
Right.
So I imagine I am the only one they see, and I am covered in all kinds of flesh.
Oh, it's blood, flesh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take off my eye patch. And they see the scar and the empty socket. And I'm going to look at them like, run, fuckers.
He's uglier than the monster, ese.
One guy actually drops his gun.
Yes.
and the 2 of them, and when the other guy crosses himself, and they bolt out the door.
Nice.
You ladies all right? Terrible horror. And the guy's like, you ladies all right?
can't breathe. Get the Jack Daniels. Set the place on fire. We
You don't
gotta
wanna
get
look-
out of here
You don't want to
before the
look down there?
cops. Before the cops. That's probably a good idea. I'll get the Jack Daniels. So I go off. Get the bottle.
Hey,
Take a
question.
chug.
I
Yeah,
presume
just go.
I presume that when the electricity went into the monster, the house shorted out, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're with night vision flashlights. Excellent.
Jesus Christ, can you imagine being those guys? Walk in, you just see flesh everywhere, then smoke, burning flesh, and the lights go out.
I love that we're getting to use
Actually,
like 80% of our gear in this one encounter. I think this is
Yeah.
glorious. I love gear.
actually, Eric's flashlight goes up on his face, right? Because he's afraid of
Oh,
the
that's
dark.
right.
So it's like, oh my God, is it dead?
Oh my God, that's
Hey,
awful.
I need one of the two of you to come downstairs, take a look at that lab. I don't know shit about anything other than fighting.
Well, the lab is pitch black. I mean, those stairs are just pitch black.
Well, I'll go with him, right? With
Okay.
the flashlight, because I got like 3 flashlights on me, right? One on the keychain, one in the pocket, one on the vest. So, yeah.
You
Since
left
we're
your
going
headlamp at
downstairs,
home.
I leave my rifle slung and I keep the taser in hand.
Yeah, I leave my submachine gun slung and I draw a pistol and a flashlight.
Downstairs, so they're surprisingly little. It's a typical basement, but it looks like it's been cleaned out. Stuff's pushed over to the side. The usual debris you'd find in the basement, and a workstation has been constructed. It's nothing fancy, but there's a surprisingly small amount of like equipment you would see to synthesize any kind of chemicals. But there are just symbols and arcane writing everywhere. And there is one machine that you cannot determine the function of. It was plugged in, but it's actually plugged into like a 30 volt socket, like for like your oven or like it's like a.
Since I know shit about all this, the moment we go down, I take out my phone, and it's got a light, and I start taking a video of as much of the thing as I can for HQ.
Right.
Try to get all of the symbols and all that shit on a video.
Is the machine, do you describe plugged into the 30 volt thing something that could be carried, or we need like a dolly or something to move it?
It's roughly kind of like sort of like microwave size or whatever. Very very odd looking. It appears like as you're pushing, it appears to have incredible inertial mass.
Sounds familiar.
So I unplug it. It's the first thing I do. And then I try to sort of push it on the table, see if I can.
This thing's got to weigh 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
Like the table it's on is actually like several stacks of cinder blocks underneath it. It's not like one.
Right. Okay, did you take a picture? Great. I think we got to set this place on fire.
All right.
Before the cops arrive. Yeah.
So set the basement fire, and as on our way out, I'm gonna take pictures of the burned mass of flesh if it's still there.
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah.
So that's my plan. Try to set this place on fire, right? And see if I find any more liquor as quickly as possible. And if not, then just dump it on the basement, place where the most wood is at. If there's firewood, even better. And
the nice thing is,
set it alight.
You guys don't understand this as easily, but the nice thing is that houses over there tend to be wood.
Yeah.
A lot of wood. Here, you couldn't burn a house down that easy because they're concrete.
Yeah, this is just that old dry wood that like you don't think you probably shouldn't even smoke near.
Made of kindling.
This house is effectively made of kindling, and there in the freezer there is some Hennessy, and there's some Goldschlager in one of the cabinets. There's plenty of liquor here. I mean, it seems like a shame to use it to start a fire, but yeah.
I grab a beer, but other than that, I use the hard liquor to splash on them.
So again, moving as fast as possible, right?
Yeah.
Try to get it to the basement at least and set it on fire. Take a chug of the Jack Daniels
Yeah.
before I chug it into the stairs or something. And let's go. We need to leave before
Yeah.
the police arrive, right?
Yeah, you kind of need to leave before the fire actually engulfs you because this place is starting to go up like really, really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we're leaving, though, because this is a neighborhood, right?
It is.
As we're leaving, I'll place a call to the fire department.
I'll start yelling fire, right? As we
I
get
don't
into
want, if we can, help neighborhood from burning down, it'd be nice.
Yeah,
You can see like in houses down the street, people have already been peeking out to see what's been going on. So they're noticing the fire now, and somebody looks like they're calling somebody over, and the kids are like over now. So a couple of people are all looking at the fire.
Good city, right? Did you forget the marshmallows again?
My bad. Left it in my other eye patch.
Okay. So I think we'll close this up as you drive away. The fire trucks are passing you, and you realize like, well, how do I? You've burned 2 places down in Baltimore in the space of how many hours?
I mean, it is Baltimore.
It is Baltimore.
I feel like as a Thursday night.
And so because it's like 11:30 in Puerto Rico, I feel like we should probably close this up.
It is.
How close is everybody to dying? That's what I want to know. Like, where were you at?
I only took 1 hit.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm down to 5, down from 7.
But I took 2 sanity points damage, which is not good because serious sanity damage. I mean, you go to 0, your character's gone. You're insane.
Yeah, right.
There's no recovering from that.
Yeah, there wasn't going to be more. I mean, like that event wasn't going to cause more sanity because you've seen it, already.
It's a single.
I was wondering
event, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's single. I was wondering if it was going to, if you guys got into the negative 0 to negative health, then you're taking serious penalties every single round.
Right.
Well, Eloy was doing that without getting into negative health.
I know.
I had -5.
-5 to everything. Yeah.
So yeah.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't sure if that was going to be a TPK or whether you guys were going to take him out really fast or what was going to happen.
I was afraid it was going to be a TPK.
Yeah, so I kind of wondered, let's see what happens when we pull out the stops because some of the, in Leagues of Cthulhu as opposed to this, the creatures are much tougher, and these weren't. That wasn't a slouch,
right?
Yeah, it could be really awful in some of those.
These aren't pushovers, but there's like a fighting chance, which makes this, shotguns and shotguns.
Yeah, exactly.
Which at least, I don't know. It's more fun for us.
Horror genre I really like.
It's more fun for us.
Or broadswords and shotguns. Those are my horror genres.
And I mean, definitely, like your skill as more skilled characters definitely helps with all of the thugs in the area. They weren't able to be a problem as well.
This was a great encounter because, like I said, we got to use a lot of our gear, a lot of it. I mean, armor, different weapons. There was like regular combat and horror combat.
Yes.
There was creative stuff that was,
improvisation,
literally off the wall thinking.
The stun gun was great.
Out of the wall.
Stun gun was thinking, and then the outlet was just perfect.
Yeah. I mean, when I saw that's like one of the items on the car. In the car and in these, because I copied mostly the soldiers' equipment from the sample character, right?
Right.
And I said, if they have animal tasers, it's because they expect to use them on shotguns, right? Or whatever.
Or something like that, yeah.
So
you came really close to stunning it.
That was
what level characters did we wind up making? I forgot.
Middle level, right?
Middle level, yeah. So
and that's the equivalent of like how many extra XP?
It's weird because they didn't do it right compared to like regular ubiquity. Like, I mean, if I had made you, I think normal people start out as I think ally 2. That's what you are. But like, if I made you ally 3, you would have actually had more points. But I think you're like 19 ability points rather than 15. And instead of 17 skill points, you had something like 25 or whatever the heck it was.
So it's pretty good because
Yeah.
they feel very competent in a wide
are,
range
yeah.
of things, right? So I can
Yeah.
do the larceny, I can do the electronics, and as per standard procedure, right? I just had a concept in mind, and I tried to translate it as well as I could, right? And so I was thinking, this guy knows electronics, and he can break into stuff, right? Security, lockpicks, so and he's not an engineer because he didn't go to college, right? But he's in the technical fields, right? And so, but also has received combat training of some sort, right? From Quantum or from private, going to a gun range or something.
Wait, so he's good at technical stuff and he has some combat training.
Yes.
Right.
Was he in the Air Force? Was he an airman?
Sounds right.
Yeah. Like to me.
That's a
Tracks.
professional opinion. Yeah.
Could be it. Could be it.
But I really like the script. The spread of the skills is really good. It feels very competent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it doesn't feel like it's the end of the, because I feel like if we would have seen that at first level, at the early level, like that would have definitely TPK'd us.
Yeah, well, definitely.
It might, yeah.
I mean, the vests make a huge difference, but without
Oh,
that,
absolutely.
you couldn't fight these monsters without vests.
No, you would have been dead. This guy was rolling 14 dice in attack.
Yikes.
But that's the beautiful part, right? Because we're doing this as part of the raid, right? So everything comes out, right? And we didn't use it throughout the rest of the missions, right? We've been playing it straight with the handguns, concealed handguns, and tasers in our pockets and stuff like that. But this is the first all-out, submachine guns and assault rifles and body armor and
and sniper rifle. The sniper part was awesome.
Right.
That was a blast.
Yeah, taking the guy out that comes out to look for, that could have gone very badly as well. You could have been involved in a real serious firefight with everybody, and instead you're just gonna pop this guy. You gotta be kidding me.
Pop him, yeah.
Hey, that's
and I'm really disappointed in myself because I didn't read over my character sheet before we started, and I have
that was a blast, Ivan. That really was a blast.
I have gas mask on my sheet. Written as put it on.
Had gas masks or not. I was like, okay.
Right. No, I have it on my sheet, and so I was
panicked. Panicked.
Should have listened to those last 5 minutes from last session. It's like, wait a minute, we got to put some gas masks on before we go in.
There
wasn't anything in the last 5 minutes that made me say gas that would have made us think gas mask. I don't think.
Would have put it on just to cover my face, right? Oh. So I don't know. Would have.
He's afraid. It's afraid of COVID.
Yeah.
All right, gents. That really was a blast.
Was a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad you had fun.
If we go to Hyperborea and you ever want to come back to this, I'm game. It was
pretty fun. Or we could keep playing this, whatever. It was fun.
Yep, I'm game for whatever.
All right. We will talk.
Do give me at least 3 days warning if we're going back to Hyperborea, though.
Oh, definitely. I will need it myself.
Worst retiree ever.